Hello, everybody! Here we are again with another episode of Playing Papers, Please. My name is Ben, and you're watching this is a different series. You're watching Ben's Language Lab. We're going to be playing a video game in order to learn some stuff about English. So let's hop into it and continue with the story. Last time we ended after day 2, and so we're starting day 3. We're day 3 called Checkpoint Lockdown. Because remember last time there was an attack on the checkpoint where we're working. That checkpoint is that point where you have to go check your documents to get into the country. And after the attack, they had to lock things down, right? Because you want to stop further attacks. You want to stop the next attacks. And so lockdown is when everybody has to be extra careful. There's extra security. So we're on checkpoint lockdown. We have 40 credits. All of our family members are all right. And we live in apartment C8. So let's continue. So checkpoint lockdown. More guards and more scrutiny. That's a good word. Scrutiny is when you look at something very closely. You're checking something really, really specifically to make sure that it's exactly perfect. You can scrutinize something. And so we're going to have to scrutinize people's documents. And there was a terrorist strike at Grestin, that's where we are, and Kalechian agitators are suspected. So Kalechia is that fake country that we saw last episode. And agitators is somebody who agitates, or a person that is causing trouble, right? When you agitate something, you move it around. So if you see on salad dressing, it'll say on the bottle, agitate, right? Or shake well, right? That's agitation. And so the agitators are suspected. We think that they're Kalechian, or at least the country does. So let's walk to work. Let's start our work day. So there we are, November 25th, 1982. And now there's 5 guards instead of the original 1. So here's our daily bulletin. Inspector, entry for non-citizens is now regulated. All foreigners require a valid entry ticket. Verify information before stamping passport, entry visa, and returning all documents to entrant. Glory to Arstotska. So we have to now check for an entry ticket. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to look at all this, right? Yeah, it's the same. So we're also checking for an entry ticket, a little piece of paper that says that you have permission to enter. So let's get out our rule book because this is generally useful. Open the shutter, and we'll start with the first person. Next. And here we have this woman. Papers, please. And she is from a different country, so we have to check the basic rules. Must have an entry. Oh, there it is. Wait, I didn't see that. Okay, here it is. Valid on, which is today, 11/25/82. Yeah, that's fine. Your expiration date is 83, which is after. Okay, cool. Where are you from? So basic rules. So this is United Federation. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Map. Regional map, United Federation. Coristia City. Okay, great. Date of birth looks fine. Okay, you're good to go, lady. I think. We'll see. Cause no trouble, I say. And the next person comes in. Let's hope that this is fine. Yep, they're fine. Okay. Another person also from the United Federation. We just saw Coristia City. But now this person does not have an entry ticket, so I'll have to show, where's your ticket, right? Discrepancy detected because they don't have their ticket. And then interrogate, what I just did, that button said interrogate is when you ask somebody questions. Foreigners must present an entry ticket. Oh, sorry, I have it here, she says. Okay, it looks fine. That's a strange, you don't have the hair. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's see. Woman, expiration, looks fine. Tanya, welcome to Arstotska. Cause no trouble. Next, please. So we have our next person coming in here. This is somebody from Impor, again, another person offering us strippers. 1125, this is correct. That looks like them. Impor, we want to check that that is actually a city in Impor. Yep. Tsukaido. A woman, 1950, expiration is in the future. All right, Ava, or whatever your name is. Oh, where's your ticket? Here it is. There you go. Come to Pink Vice. Ask for Ava, she says. All right, I'll consider it. Papers, please. This man is very tall. Almost 1'9". His name is Caesar from Yurko City, which is... Hang on. Impor. This is not correct. Aha. So interrogate him. The issuing city is incorrect. I don't know anything about that, he says. Yeah, right. Why isn't that not correct, sir? I must deny you. Haha. So that's why we have to check the issuing city. So the issuing city, by the way, is where all the cities that are allowed to make passports. They're allowed to issue passports. So that's when you create a passport and give it to somebody. And so the issuing cities are the ones that are legally allowed to create passports. So there are maybe more cities in the country, but only 3 issuing cities. Okay, your ticket looks fine. Demitra from issuing Obristan, regional map, Obristan. Lorendas looks good. Expiration is in the future. She's 22. Looks fine to me. Good job, Demitra. You did correctly. Be safe, she says. Thank you. I think she was... Yeah, you're lucky to have a job still, she said. After the terrorist attack. Okay, another Impor. Tsukaido, we saw that was good. 84, it expires in the future. This is not correct. This is the different day. 12/15 is December 15th, not November 25th. You cannot enter today, I say. Oh? I'm sorry, lady. You got to have a valid entry visa. I don't make the rules. That's just I'm just here to do what I got to do. All right. Now we have another person from República. That doesn't look like her. Discrepancy detected. Yeah, your appearance has changed. I do not know what to say. It is me, she says. Well, I don't really have a good option. Should I let her through? Maybe she just looks better now. But I don't know. That doesn't look like her. I'm not going to do it. So, see you next time. Next! Now we have one more person coming in. Papers, please. Okay, here you go. Glory to Arstotzka, the greatest country. You have any papers, dude? Where's your document? Do you not have a passport? Where's your passport? Passport? Arstotzka so great. Passport not required, right? A passport is required. Okay, I hear you. I come back again. Oh, I didn't get to read what that said down here, but it was something like he didn't have a passport, so yeah. Well, maybe I could have given him this. Papers, please. Okay. Peter. 1983. Expires in the future. San Marmero, regional map. So he's from Antegria, which is over here, which is an issuing city. Okay, that's good. Date of birth, male, Peter, and you have a visa valid on this day. Sure. Here, you don't want this? I can't give this to you? Okay. Looks good to me. Huh, something feels off. All right, well, we'll see. There you go, Peter. Cause no trouble. And that's the end of our day. So, boom. Boom. So, yeah, we made 9 people go through correctly. We had $40 in savings, and we're spending a bit. So we actually were okay. This easy mode crutch is being very helpful for our lives. But I guess let's continue on. We have everybody's all right. We're making good progress. And then we see checkpoint expansion postponed. Okay, so here's a good another good word. To postpone something is to delay it, to make it happen later. So the checkpoint was maybe going to be expanded to be made bigger, but they had to postpone it. They had to delay that because of the terrorist attacks and apparent black market activity. And so the black market is illegal selling and trading. It's called the black market because it's not legal, and the government is not able to track it because people don't say anything, right? So you're able to buy all sorts of things that you shouldn't otherwise be able to buy. And so this paper is saying that there's a lot more people buying illegal goods, illegal things, and the government is blaming lax immigration controls. So lax is when things are relaxed. And we're the immigration controls, and so they're blaming the fact that too many foreigners are coming into the country. That's what they're blaming, which is probably not true, but we'll see. So we'll have to see what happens as we walk to work. November 26th, 1982. Again, all 5 guards coming to work, and we have our daily bulletin saying, Inspector, stricter credential requirements have been instituted. To institute something is to require it, to put into place. So we have new requirements for the credentials, for their documents. Our Stolzkin citizens must show their ID card. Your ID card is what says your name, your date of birth, that sort of thing. It's usually different from a passport. Foreigners must secure and present a valid entry permit. That's the same. Or no, entry permit, not entry ticket. So entry tickets are no longer sufficient, which is they're not enough, right? They need more than an entry ticket. They need an entry permit. Wow, this is getting complicated. A new chapter detailing document features has been added to your rule book. Okay, documents. Check all information thoroughly. Deny any applicant with discrepant documents that don't match. And you can refer to the audio transcript, that's this here, to correlate entrance statements. So if we look at ID card native, right? So these are this is the ID card for an Arstotzkan citizen, and they have one for each different district. But if we go back to the entry permit, this is what an entry permit will look like, and here are the seals. So a seal is a stamp or an official thing saying that this is a real document. This is sealed and true, basically. And so these are the 2 valid seals, and that is everything here. So, all right, let's keep this on our desk. Check here. This all looks normal. All right, we'll put this there, and we'll start the day. Next. So the first person coming in here, papers, please. And then I have to ask, what is the purpose of your trip? Just passing through. Duration of stay, I stay couple days. So 2 days, that's correct. She's just passing through for transit. That's correct. XP, that looks her passport number. All right. Obristan, we saw that Lorndaz is an issuing city of Obristan last time. For Hazel, Antonia. Or Antonia Hazel, rather. So if there's a comma, that's when we flip the names. You do last, then first. Hazel Antonia is her last name, first name. Then this is first name, last name. So that's also normal. Enter by, which means enter before December 7th, 1982, which is also true. Expiration is fine. Okay, everything matches. So I have to give you back all your documents. Cause no trouble. I already forgot her name. All right. Papers, please. What is the purpose of your trip? I have a job here. Duration of stay, I stay full year. Work 1 year. Enter by, correct. 3G8. That does not look like you. Your appearance has changed. It is an old picture. All right, I'll take your fingerprints. So I'm going to fingerprint her while I'm checking her name. And so now I have to check that her fingerprints match. Matching data. Okay, that is her. That is correct. That is a regrettable picture. I'm sorry that's how you look in your picture. But everything looks correct. Goat is Marlene. San Marmero from Antegria. I think that was the same one we saw last time. Antegria. Yeah, that's fine. Okie doke. Let's call that good. I didn't check the seal of the permit. I hope that's good. We'll see. The permit. Yeah, okay. Right there is where it tells me if I was wrong or not, if I missed something. What is the purpose of your trip? I don't know. To visit. A few days maybe. And so this person doesn't know that you need an entry permit. I am sorry, lady. You need a permit. Entry permit. I have a ticket here. Let me through. I'm sorry, Miss Christina Perez. I can't let you through without a entry permit. Bullshit, she says. I pay good money for tickets. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't have any choice. I have to follow the rules that they give me. Okay, what's the purpose of your trip? I'm in transit. Duration of stay, 14 days. So she's just passing through. She's just traveling. That's correct. 14 days. Enter by December 25th. That's Christmas. The number is correct. Yakova Wilanoska is correct. Date of birth, woman, Korista City for United Federation. United Federation down here, Korista City, great. Looking good to me. I see no problems. Let's go. Cause no trouble. Next. Oh, come on. Invalid expiration date of what? Oh, whatever. I'm so happy the border is open. I will visit my son. I have not seen him in 6 years. Duration of stay, 6 months. Visit, 6 months. Correct. Enter by. That is not a good date to enter by, though. I'm sorry, lady. You can't enter with an expired document. Please let me pass. My son is waiting. I'm sorry, Rosita, but you don't have a valid entry permit. Curse you, she says. I'm sorry, but I don't have an option, Rosita. There's not really a good choice for me. It's that or, what is the purpose of your trip? Only to visit, he says. 14, I stay forever. How do you visit forever? That doesn't make any sense. Oh. The length of your stay is different. Of course, I remain a couple weeks. That's suspicious. Suspicious if I do say so myself. He's from Meregris, regional map. Obristan, Meregris, that's fine. Expiration in the future. OJ, JL, okay. Visit, 14 days. Enter buys, correct. Dimitri Lokiska. Looks fine to me, Dimitri. But you're really suspicious saying you're staying forever. Who messes up the difference between forever and 2 weeks? Those are very different amounts of time. Papers, please. Okay, what's the purpose of your trip? Just visiting. Duration of stay, 2 months. All right, correct. Enter by is correct. PXQW, that looks good. Layla Resch. Those are very different names. Layla, or Tavita, should I say. Why is your name so different? My name was changed recently. All right, we'll see what your fingerprints say. Name, no known alias. Sorry. Now I have ink everywhere, she says. Trying to draw attention to something else. I'm sorry, but I have no record of this name. Please let me through, she says, please. I can't. Tavita. You don't have the required documents. I'm sorry. All right. Oh, this guy again. Hello again. Okay, I now have passport. Arstotska still best country for sure. Georgie, my guy. You say that you're from Bestburg, that you are men, that you were born in 1923, which would be you're 59 years old. Okay. And the expiration date is in 2013, which is 40 years in the future, 30 years in the future, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, from Kobrestan. That's not even a real place. Well, come on, my guy. Like, this isn't basic rules. You know what? Where's your entry permit, huh? Where's your entry permit? The entry permit is missing. Aristotska's still best country for sure, he says. Yeah. Kind of want to let him in. That'd be funny. Nah. Come back with a real one. Kobrestan is not a real country. Okay. You know, like passport. I understand. I come back with better one, he says. Next. And, okay, end of the day sounds. And here we have Abby, who is an Aristotskan citizen, 179, 67 kilograms, born on 1937, 8/8/1937. Abby Likiv, from the Genestora district. I think that's... Oops. Come back at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Basic rules, documents. ID card, Genestora. Yep. East Greston. Yeah, looks good, Abby. Expires next year. Glory to Aristotska. And that is the end of day number 4. And that is also going to be the end of this episode. It also says that any applicants at the end of the day are unpaid, which is stupid. And the rent has gone up. Okay, so I got to start paying more rent. That's fine. We have some savings. I think we're going to be okay. But we're going to have to figure out what happens in the next day, in day number 5 and 6, in the next episode. I hope that you enjoyed this one, and if you did, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this one. I'll see you next time. Bye!